are here once again doing what we do best, expanding our mind, expanding our life, expanding our bank account, expanding everything about us that we know that is inevitable, that must happen for us in our life. And today, I just woke up from a nap, and the thought that ran across my head was the way of the samurai. The way of the samurai. And what does that mean? I had no idea what it means. So you know what I did? I popped out my handy dandy chat GPT and I said, what is the way of the samurai? Why is that a thought that popped up into my head to be expounded upon? And the reason what I thought it was, well, I'll first give my initial definition, like this is what I thought it was, but then I looked up the actual definition, and what I thought it was, the way of the samurai, is just like it's always been described as a journey everybody must take, or it's just like a difficult journey where you have to go into solitude and you really have to basically just lock in and cut out everything about who you once were in order to become something better. In order to become a samurai, there's a lot of sacrifice and discipline that one must have, one must do in order to live the life of a samurai. And like I said, it just I woke up and this was on my brain. This is what I thought of, and that's how I take a lot of reverence, or I pay attention a lot to my dreams because I've had a lot of lucid and crazy dreams, and a lot of interactions in dreams that I don't ignore them. So when I hear something like this, sometimes they be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but when something like this pops up, I try to take advantage of it. So I went on to ChatGPT and I said, "What does the way of the samurai means to everyone?" The way of the samurai that everyone takes is death, often assumed up as the way of the samurai is found in death. And I was like, what do you mean? Explain. What up, TJ? I say explain. In plain English, the way of the samurai basically is saying death is unavoidable. So it's not the one road nobody gets to opt out of. Nobody gets to opt out of the road of life. Nobody gets to opt out of the road of death that comes with it. A samurai trains their mind to accept the reality ahead of time instead of pretending it won't happen. You ever felt like that? You pretending that you don't know what's about to happen? Are you just ignoring it? Are you ignoring the inevitable that's going to happen? And that is so crazy. Just the there is no coincidence, but it's just the relevance of me thinking that, because I was talking to my cousin, and he was just like, "What's up, Desire?" I was talking to my cousin, and I said, he was like, "You know what? I see a lot of people, they eat good and they do all these things and they still die." I said, "Yeah, I could die tomorrow. I could die right now. That's what it is. I'm very okay, Desire. I hope you're doing well today. I'm very blessed and grateful." And I said, "You're right. You could die tomorrow. But I live for today, just in case there is a tomorrow. I train my mind today for just in case there is a tomorrow. Because if I train for today, if there's going to be a tomorrow, I will be ready for that day. I will be prepared. I will be better. I will do what I need to do today, now, not with the expectation that tomorrow will come, but just the gratefulness if it ever does. You know what I'm saying? You have to be prepared for what it is to come. You can't use it as a reason to say, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to be here, or I'm not going to participate in life, because who cares? We're all going to be gone someday anyways. So why do I really have to work hard for it? Why do I do anything? Why does anything even matter? Why does anything even matter if it's just if one day it's all going to be gone? But it's the fact that it is that you cherish. That's why they always say cherish the day that you got now. Cherish the moments you got now. Because one day, your day will come. But you don't have to be scared of that. You have to embrace that. You have to, with understanding that, it really sets the tone of you have to take advantage of every single day that you got because you don't know what tomorrow can bring or will bring. Clarity under control. He said, why samurais focus on it? The point wasn't to be morbid, it was to be practical. Clarity under pressure. If you have already made peace without losing everything, fear has less control over you. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of walking into who you can be? Are you afraid of being everything you can be? Does that pressure burden you? What's good, bro? Does that pressure burden you or does it empower you? Decisiveness. Hesitation often comes from protecting ego, confront, comfort, reputation, or safety. Accepting morality reduces that grip. Hesitation often comes from protecting ego. You ever feel like you're protecting your ego? Why did you steal your mom's phone to watch? I'm glad she's watching. Maybe show it to your mom. Maybe she'll like to watch it as well with you. That's funny. That is very funny. Hesitation often comes from protecting the ego. One thing I do know about it in this life right now, the biggest thing that you must fight and deal with every single day is your own ego. Your ego is going to be the reason why you do the things you don't want to do or do the things you shouldn't do, or the plain reason why you just ignore everything that you know you should be doing. Like training, like training your mind, training your soul, training your will. I've struggled with, I don't even say I struggle, I would say it's a new lane that I've uncovered in myself of just how strong my ego is, because in trading, you can't have an ego. Your ego will get you destroyed in trading. And guess what? I've been getting myself destroyed in my trading because of my ego. And I'm very aware of that. That's one thing I've been very aware of. That, no, I'm not SG. No, but you can give me a 10-day contract with the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I'll take that all day, buddy, with my decisive. I won't hesitate about that. I will not hesitate about that. Gratitude and presence. When you remember life is temporary, you stop sleepwalking through it. That's exactly what I was saying. You know, once you understand, like, at any moment for any one of us, anything can happen. I don't know what tomorrow may bring, but I know what I can bring right now for today. I'm here today. I'm alive today. What type of energy am I bringing into the world? What type of force of nature that I am projecting in my existence that will affect the people around me, that will affect me, affect my family? What am I doing with the time that I got, with the moments that I got, with the people that I got, with the energy that I got? Are you grateful? You're grateful for the moment, the time that you got by doing something with it. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that, Hazy. You are too, man. Thank you for the. It's just the sun. The sun is just shining in my eyes just right, Desiree. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. The sun do make your eyes pop, boy. I'm right here in this sun, getting this good sun coming down. It's right, literally right in my eyes. So that's why they say all natural things are just more beautiful. I guess there's nothing like that sunlight. You gotta let it. You gotta absorb it. Let it come. I used to go out when I was in Uruguay. I just go out in the middle of the sun, and every morning I just wake up and I go in front of the sun like this, and just put my hands up and just take in all the sun. You know what I'm saying? I just take in all the sun. What it does not mean, it's not saying you should not seek death or be reckless. It's saying live like someone who understands time is limited, so you act with courage, discipline, and honor. How are you living? Is your life? Appreciate for subscribing. I appreciate that, Desiree. And don't steal your mom's phone no more. Are you living the life of the samurai? Are you living that life of growth, of acceptance, living a life that is destined that everybody must walk? Or are you running away from it? There's just so much reflection I think that we can take from just the metaphor of the samurai way. And like I say, I have no idea. It was no intention of using like I'ma just create and say da da da. No, sometimes you get this overwhelming spirit inside of you that is telling you to speak these words, and it doesn't come from a place of you think you understand and know everything. It comes from a place of divine guidance. I just created that word in my head, and that's the one I'm going to use, of divine guidance. Let the words be guided out of you. I don't have to think about nothing. It just has to come out and flow, and it will reach the people that it is intended to reach, and it will fulfill the purpose that is set out to be fulfilled. Let not the words out of my mouth come back unto me void. Let them go out and fulfill. I think that is a scripture somewhere in the Bible, basically saying, let not your voice go to waste. Don't let it go to waste. Set the words out before you and let them do exactly what they're meant to do. But that all comes from tapping into your energy source. Where is your source? Where does it lead to? Where is the source of your life leading you to? What are you doing for it? I feel myself, I am coming upon a time in life where it's time to make a serious change. You know, it's time to make a serious change. And I know it's kind of ironic that it's the end of the year. 2026 about to come out, about to start. We got, what are we in? The 28th? So we got what, 3 days? 3 days till New Year's. 4 days to the 27th. And guys, so you know, New Year's is my birthday. So I hope to see you guys here on New Year's when I do a live on New Year's on my birthday. So I hope to see you guys here. Bring a friend to bring a friend as we do have a quick New Year celebration and bringing in the new year. You know what I'm saying? Bringing in my birthday on the new year. Appreciate everybody liking the live as well. I just understand that there's a change that has to happen inside of my life. No, I'm not a fighter. I am a fighter. I ain't gonna say that. I am a fighter. I fight life every day. Every day. Fight for my life. I've been fighting for my life every single day. You know where the fight is? The fight is right here. Between these two things you'll hear out of. The fight is in the mind. Every movement, every change, every thought that we have is a fight between that decision of what we want to do and what we will do. That fight between being great and being mediocre. That fight against comfort. That fight against being lazy. That is the fight that we fight every single day. That is the biggest fight. There is no fighter. I heard a dude say that on the real. He was like, you don't be getting in no fights. And he was like, yeah, I fight every single day. There is no fight, no fighter, no puncher, no MMA fighter that can hit harder than life. There is none that hits harder than life. There is nothing that hits harder than life. It will knock you the hell out. It will knock you on your butt. It will crack you across your head. You will get hit harder in life than anything that can ever hit you. Are you prepared for it? Are you prepared for it? That's the thing. You know the hit is going to come. There is not one person who is not going to get hit in life. You too, Desiree, you in 4th grade now. And you know what? You're in 4th grade. That means you're around the same age my daughter. She's in 4th grade, and I speak to her the exact same way. Life is going to come and punch you across the head one day, and it's my job to prepare you for it. It's not that you won't get hit. It's my job to prepare you for when you do get hit. A lot of people don't prepare you for when you're going to get hit in life. I don't know what it is. Everybody has their own. I don't know what it is, what's it going to be for you. But are you prepared for it? Has anybody ever told you need to be prepared for when life hits you? Everybody always tells you about the happy this and you this and you can go be this. And you can grow up and you can go be a president and you can go do this and da da da. Yes, whatever. Now what about the other side? When things that are inevitable are going to happen, that's going to rock you to your core, that is going to rock you to your absolute core and shake you. Once you hit that, that is inevitable. That is a part of life that is going to happen to every single person. That is going to happen to everyone in life. Are you prepared for it? Are you prepared for when life comes? When it comes hitting, when it comes knocking, and it's coming to knock you across your head, boy, are you ready for that? Has anyone ever tell you to prepare for that? Or are you just ignoring the inevitable? People are very good at ignoring the inevitable. That's the phrase right there. I'ma just get to it later. I'ma just, bro, I'ma just ignore the signs of life that is showing me that I need to make a change. I may just ignore it all. I'm lay in my ignorance. I'm gonna lay in my comfort. I'm gonna keep being the same. Time for a change. If you hear these words, I don't care if you're in 4th grade or you're 40 years old, it's time for a change. I appreciate everybody that's on the live. We've been going live every single day for the last over 30 days. I don't know, we might keep it going, but we said we was going to last until the 31st. It's the 27th. We got 4 more days to complete our mission. I appreciate every last one of you guys coming on. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, share this with someone. If you want to get started playing basketball, playing professional basketball, check out the link in the description when I post it, when I put the link in there on all my videos, the link in there if you want to get started playing basketball. If you want to get help with basketball, make sure you guys go check out the link inside of my bio and everything that I got. You know, I help you play basketball and I help you get money. No, I am a 12-year professional. I am going back. Tonight is my night. I leave to go back to Uruguay, to go back to my professional team in Uruguay. I leave tonight. My flight is like 4 something in the morning. I'm spending that last few days with my family, with my daughter, and giving y'all these good gems. That's what I'm doing right now, dropping these bars. What you talking about? Yeah, I live in America. I live in Florida. I live in the good old FLA, where it's sunny on Christmas, where it's 100 degrees or 85 degrees on Christmas. Good old FLA. I'm glad you like science, Desiree. Keep it up. But remember, guys, greatness is a habit, not a right. I will be on here every single day until the end of the year. That's 4 more days left. Subscribe, like, follow. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next video. I might be in the airport. I definitely might be in the airport when I do my next live. We'll see how that goes.